What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cold Calling in 420. I have a disclaimer right out of the gate. If vulgarity offends you, you need to turn this video off right now, because I can promise you I'm going to get loud, I'm going to get obnoxious, and I'm going to swear like a drunken sailor. So please do so now. If you're still with me, this is, without question, the greatest selling opportunity of all time. As of this coming Monday, April 13th, I will be on this planet 50 years. By the way, my real middle name is Aries. You know, mom was a pot-smoking dopehead, yada, yada, yada. Love Led Zeppelin and all that good stuff. Never met anybody with the same middle name. It kind of suits me. But I've never seen in 30 years of sales, and I was on 9/11 as a stockbroker, cold call in Manhattan, the egomaniacal epicenter of the world. And if you act like a fucking wallflower in the middle of the desert, then, as of right now, you got no chance. None. I keep seeing people that are treating this like a staycation, right? They're at home smoking pot, playing video games. This is without question bigger than the 87, bigger than the dot-com bubble burst, even bigger than 9/11 or the real estate meltdown that wiped my ass out. This is a mandatory lockdown of 8 billion people. In most cases, you can't even open your doors even if you want to. But by the same token, it is an unbelievable opportunity. I can promise you, if you get on the phone right now, if you start reaching out on social, and if you can somehow knock through someone's window, if you sell door to door, this is it. This is the greatest opportunity in the history of my life. And I'm going to tell you in this video exactly how to sell to a startup, or in this case, a small business like a restaurant, in what we call COVID-19. So last week, and I'll put it in the comments below, we did a video called Cold Calling in COVID-19. It has been seen, thank you very much, almost 70,000 times on LinkedIn. And that video starts off by saying, under normal circumstances, I help fill in the blank with the problem that you solve. In my example, I help busy executives lose 20 pounds in time for the summer. Today, I'm going to pretend that I'm selling healthcare insurance. And what small business doesn't want to lower that, especially now? So, once you get past your intro, always get permission to speak, by the way, right? I've always said, never present in the face of no interest. So once they say, go ahead, what do you got? This is exactly what you say. It'll again be in written form in the comments below. Listen, Joe, I've talked to a lot of CFOs like yourself over the last 3 weeks. So let's unpack that. It's listen first name. I've talked to a lot of key decision makers, whoever you sell to, over the last 3 weeks. In other words, this is real time. This is not some canned call center script that I've been saying for the last 472 years. No, this is real-time top 1% shit. It also implies that as a cold caller, I have a lot of intel because I've talked to a lot of colleagues like yourself in the last 3 weeks. That's immediate respect right out of the gate. So, listen, Joe, I've talked to a lot of CFOs like yourself over the last 3 weeks about how I can lower the cost of your healthcare by as much as 32%. However, I'm hearing one of two things. Number one, you're at home on lockdown right now. You may have a wife and kids in the other room who want to throw your ass out of the house. Or Joe, I'm hearing number two, you might work for a startup, or in your case, a small business like a restaurant. Perhaps you laid off half your team and you're burning cash by the hour. So if I may ask, what bucket do you currently fall into? That right there is some epic shit. That is a live A/B test like I've never seen. You're basically going to force your prospect, ladies and gentlemen, to fess up. Maybe he's backed by venture capital. Maybe he's not concerned about reopening until the fall when all of the virus has been eviscerated. You don't know that. Or maybe he's like at least a third of restaurateurs that are going under as we speak. And maybe he's going to fess up. And not only that, he's going to get really nasty with Jason. So pay attention. You know what, Jason? I'm in bucket number 2. In fact, I opened 4 restaurants less than 6 months ago. I just had to furlough my entire staff last week. And as of my bank account this morning, I don't have enough money to get through April. So no, I ain't got time to talk to guys like you. Let's pause. You have a decision right there. 90% of you are going to choke, right? I've been there. Choke. Holy shit. right? Choke. You're going to wilt like a flower in the desert. You're going to piss your pants. You're going to do something, and you're going to fumble the ball on the 1 yard line. 10% of you, however, are going to grab your nutsack. Ladies, grab something. I don't know what you're grabbing, but you got to grab it. Because this is for tough motherfuckers. Here's what you say. Joe, I can certainly appreciate where you're coming from, and frankly, I have no idea what you are going through. So let's do this. I'm going to send you an invite right now for us to reconnect in 30 days. If we have to push it out even further, fair enough. So go into your inbox right now and accept that for me. Oh, yes. That's top 1% right there, folks. Notice I didn't ask him. I fucking told him. I said, I hear where you're coming from. Quite frankly, I don't know what you're going through. So I am going to send you an invite right now for us to reconnect. Let's assume he gets real salty at this point and he says, are you listening to me? Did you hear what I just told you, Jason? I just had to let go of all my staff. I don't have enough money to pay my own fucking mortgage, let alone my 4 restaurants. So no, I'm not going into my inbox to accept anything from you. Exactly, Joe. Now is not a good time for us to connect. Let's do it again in a month or even 2. So do me a favor. Go into your inbox and accept that for me. Thank you. Now at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you, he's thinking, okay, this is a badass motherfucker. This is not some rookie, some brand new SDR that doesn't know what he's talking about. This is somebody that I want to do business with in a month, in 3 months, or by the end of the year. So he's going to say something like the following. Okay, big shot. All right. I'll go in now and accept it. Are we done now? Is it okay if I connect with you on LinkedIn? No, that'd be fine. Fair enough. Listen, Joe, I want to wish you, your family, and of course your restaurants the very, very best of luck. And if I do see anything, say an article or a video that I think will add value and help you get through this tough time, I'm going to go ahead and forward that along. So until we speak again, take care of yourself. Goodbye. I don't have a fucking mic. I had a pen here somewhere. I could drop this pot of fucking coffee, but that's top 1% shit, folks. And that's not my ego talking. That is 30 years of experience. I am here for the rest of eternity to help who will ever step up to the fucking plate right now. What you do over the next 30 days, I can promise you, will be where you are in a year, in 3 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, or when you get old as fuck like me at 50. Don't waste this opportunity. And if you somehow made it to the end, and again, I'll put the script below, I appreciate you bearing with my profanity. My mother's rolling over in her grave as we speak. But I do hope it's helped you. And until next time, thank you for watching.